Imagine waking up and reaching for your phone, only to find that nothing loads. Your apps are frozen, your search engine is unresponsive, and the screen eventually goes black. Most people will assume the problem is local. You might reboot your router, toggle your data settings, or restart the device, waiting for the familiar bars of connectivity to return. As the hours pass, the silence becomes universal. Reports from the street suggest that every device in the neighborhood, and eventually every server across the globe, has simultaneously disconnected. Confirmation finally arrives through the only channels left. Legacy broadcast towers begin transmitting emergency updates, with radio and television stations becoming the world's primary source of information once again. The invisible network that underpins modern life has evaporated, leaving behind an unprecedented information vacuum. Within 24 hours, the digital gig economy collapses. Without the web to coordinate them, ride-sharing services, food delivery apps, and e-commerce platforms simply stop. The modern workforce is instantly paralyzed. Remote employees and corporate offices find themselves locked out of the cloud-based systems required to perform even the most basic tasks. This friction is most dangerous in the banking sector. Retail transactions fail as digital payment gateways and mobile wallets lose their connection to the central servers. While consumer apps go dark immediately, many banks utilize internal, private lines. These closed-loop systems may allow institutions to settle high-level accounts even while the public web is offline. This sudden halt reveals a structural frailty in our current era. We have built our survival on a cashless, digital mediation that leaves us helpless the moment the connection breaks. After 1 week, the crisis moves from our screens to our streets. The internet serves as the nervous system for global trade, and without it, physical goods stop moving. Maritime logistics enter a state of total gridlock. International freight sits idle at sea because ships cannot access the digital port protocols or manifests required to unload their cargo. Global aviation is effectively grounded. Automated flight management and air traffic control are essential for safe travel. Without them, the planes stay on the tarmac. Domestic shipping fails as well. Long-haul drivers lose the GPS routing and digital manifests that tell them where to go and what they are carrying. The result is a rapid depletion of essential resources. Store shelves empty as the supply of food, medicine, and basic household goods is cut off at the source. As the physical world slows down, the digital silence takes a toll. Without notifications or instant updates to fill the day, the sudden social void creates a widespread sense of isolation and anxiety. The collapse of the digital network represents a total failure of the logistical systems that keep modern cities alive. Does a world without the internet mean the end of human civilization? History suggests otherwise. Human communication and international trade thrived for centuries before the digital age, using networks that didn't require a single line of code. We'd likely see a rapid return to analog infrastructure. Localized landlines, which function independently of the internet, would become the primary tool for urgent communication. To bridge regional gaps, emergency services would repurpose large-scale radio transmission towers to coordinate relief efforts and broadcast essential news. Even without the public web, isolated satellite communication arrays could still allow for high-level coordination between governments and critical infrastructure. Forced offline, humans would lean into their evolutionary strengths. Communities would begin to rebuild around face-to-face interaction and local problem-solving. The internet changed our habits, but it did not replace human creativity or our capacity for cooperation. We would find new ways to organize and connect. We rarely notice how much we rely on the web until the connection is severed. If the world went offline permanently, do you think it would be better, worse, or just different? Tell us in the comments and subscribe for more. Stay curious.